Can I use ground coffee as a substitute for instant coffee?
Hello, coffee lovers! Today we're going to tackle an intriguing question that many of you have asked. Can you use ground coffee as a substitute for instant coffee? If you've ever run out of instant coffee, or perhaps you prefer the taste of ground coffee, you may have wondered this. Let's dive into it.
What is the difference between ground coffee and instant coffee?
First, we need to understand the basic differences between ground coffee and instant coffee. Ground coffee is made from roasted coffee beans that have been ground into a fine consistency. It needs to be brewed before you drink it, using methods like a coffee machine, French press, or pour over. On the other hand, instant coffee is made by brewing ground coffee into liquid, then dehydrating it into crystals or powder. It dissolves directly in hot water, making it quick and convenient to use. So, while both are made from coffee beans, they undergo different processes and are used differently.
Can you substitute ground coffee for instant coffee?
Now, can you directly substitute one for the other? The short answer is no, not directly. As we've mentioned, ground coffee needs to be brewed, while instant coffee simply dissolves in hot water. If you try to dissolve ground coffee in hot water the same way you would with instant coffee, you'll end up with a gritty, unappealing drink. However, if you're in a pinch and only have ground coffee, you can brew a strong cup of coffee, then measure out the amount you need. For example, if a recipe calls for a teaspoon of instant coffee, you might substitute it with a teaspoon, or maybe a bit more, depending on taste, of strongly brewed coffee.
What is the impact on taste and texture?
If you substitute ground coffee for instant coffee, there will be a difference in taste and texture. Instant coffee is known for its consistent but somewhat flat flavor profile. Ground coffee, particularly if it's fresh, can offer a much richer and complex flavor. The texture of the drink can also be affected. Instant coffee tends to dissolve completely, resulting in a smooth drink, whereas ground coffee might leave sediment at the bottom of your cup. So, while you can't directly substitute ground coffee for instant coffee, you can brew ground coffee and use it in place of instant coffee in a pinch. Just remember, this substitution can alter the flavor and texture of your drink or recipe. We hope this has answered your coffee queries. Keep brewing and enjoy your coffee exactly the way you like it.